like to you. I like it. You want to wear a skirt that's like a 1/4 inch from your ass crack, I'm not going to argue with you. That's a good decision. You're making good decisions. Two suggestions, though. The first, could you stop being, 15? Because you're making me feel like a pedophile.
Oh my god, EDP, like, she's 14, like, she's 15, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck, nigga, if the bitch is 1, motherfucker. Like, ain't shit free in this motherfucker.
Of a bitch.
Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back again with another YouTube video, and today we have some pretty massive EDP445 news. Now, recently he got his website taken down, so I figured that this was going to be a period of time where I wasn't going to make any EDP videos, because I figured there's not really anything to talk about. But of course, I was proven wrong when EDP decided to post a couple photos on its Instagram. Now, a lot of people are quickly to point out that these photos look like they're taken from a documentary or some sort of high production video. And a big thing people took from these photos as well is there's another YouTuber named Boogie2988 present in these photos, and it seems like he's breaking bread with EDP. Now, if you guys don't know who Boogie2988 is he's kind of a massive lolcow on YouTube. He started off pretty wholesome back in the day. Like, he did a character named Francis, and then he kind of moved over to commentary videos. But over the span of his career, people are really quickly to point out his hypocrisy, his fake nice guy act. He would fake swatting just to gain sympathy from people. It's a whole thing. If you guys want a full context of everything, go watch either Turkey Tom's video or go watch Mike Clum's documentary on this. And we are going to go into Mike Clum as well a little bit later on in the video, because he is involved in this entire thing. So yeah, go watch that. It'll give you some context. But of course, people saw this and EDP very quickly deleted it. I'm pretty sure EDP wasn't supposed to post anything about this. And of course, because he's a clout-hungry little goblin, he had to get some clout by posting it, even though I'm sure he wasn't supposed to, hence why he deleted it pretty shortly after. But the internet remembers, so a lot of people screenshotted it and were hitting up Boogie being like, yo, why are you interacting with this PDF file? Why are you interacting with this guy who has been known to be a predator? You know what I mean? And a lot of people were confused. They're like, well, is this Boogie's documentary? Why does Boogie have any interaction with EDP? Right? So a lot of people were quick to go to Twitter and kind of question Boogie2988, and he came out with this statement saying, okay, so tired of the questions, so gonna answer them as best as I can here without breaking NDA. Yes, this is me in EDP445. Yes, it's real. This is a film set for Mike Clum documentary. No, we weren't hanging out. We were filming a doc in the photo. Yes, we discussed the horrible shit he has done in the past. No, it won't be on my channel. No, it's not a fluff piece designed to make him look good, you doofuses. The doc will likely drop by summer on the Like Clum channel. Yes, I knew the optics of this and how people would accuse me of pedophilia, but I am not a pedo, so I don't care. Yes, I was compensated for travel and expenses to be in this thing. So that's kind of Boogie trying to explain it all. And I've said this before, I think someone should do a documentary on EDP, but in the context of after he gets arrested and to kind of show his life in kind of a nutshell, basically. And I don't know how I feel about them doing a documentary with EDP. I figured there's got to be some sort of like compensation happening there, and I honestly believe no one should be giving EDP money. Yes, I gave him money for my interview, and I do deeply regret it because the guy just lies. There's no point in anyone interviewing EDP at this point because the guy will just lie, and he uses your platform to try to make himself look good. I feel like that's a lot of people's big concern about this, is EDP is going to attempt to try to twist the narrative to make himself look good, and that's why I'm concerned that there's going to be a bit in the documentary where Boogie2988 and EDP are going to be hanging out. Because I think Boogie2988 sees a lot of himself in EDP. Now, I'm not calling Boogie a predator, even though I think he's said some really suspicious things in the past, but I'm not calling him a predator. However, they're both people who have been outcasted by the internet, made fun of. They both have their issues with YouTube and stuff like that, and the last thing I need is to watch them for 30 minutes buddying it up, trying to like go over how the internet screwed them over. Right? And because of that concern, Boogie actually did address that concern, saying the entire point of the doc, as far as I know, is to grill him on these topics. And this is responding to people saying, like, why are you guys like platforming this guy? So I could be completely wrong. There could be a part where Boogie2988 is absolutely destroying EDP. But at the same time, I just don't really understand the documentary as a whole, because if anything, this is just going to bring more traction to EDP. And I understand that's kind of the double-edged sword when you do content on him. That's why I'd rather someone do this while he's arrested, so we can't really benefit. But at the same time, I'm going to hold on hope. I'll see how this documentary goes. Maybe this will finally bury EDP if he's able to bring up some crazy stuff or get EDP to admit to a lot of things. And maybe we'll see like maybe police involvement in the documentary. I'm not too sure, man. I'm really not. And we're not going to know till summer. So obviously this was really, premature. Obviously Mike Klum probably didn't want anyone knowing about this till closer to the date of the documentary, and it seems like whenever EDP is involved in anything, it always gets screwed up. I don't know if it's because people get too clout hungry about the situation or people just don't know how to handle it, but when you get EDP involved, it somehow always screws whatever you're trying to do. So if you're someone who wants to do a documentary on EDP or something like that, just assume that it's going to get ruined somehow by either EDP posting it or Boogie posting it or whoever you have involved, because that's always what happens in these situations. Now, as my opinions for what I think, I'm honestly going to hold on till I see the documentary. I feel like it is going to be entertaining. I think Mike Klum is a good documentary maker based on the Boogie document he did. He seems pretty unbiased, but the last thing we need is a document just kind of showing Boogie in a good light. I think that's so unnecessary, and I also think that they should have waited till he was arrested. I understand having him in the documentary is going to add another level to it, but I feel like EDP is not going to say anything that we haven't heard already. He's just going to dance around everything probably, and honestly it makes me sick thinking that they either try to compensate him with money, because EDP does not do anything for free. So I feel like they definitely did pay him or paid for his travel, which is like, what, like, why that seems so unnecessary, you know what I mean, especially since you probably could have did this documentary without his involvement at all. But anyways, that's my video. If you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe. Also, if you guys want to join the Discord, the link will be in the description. I also got my Twitter down there too if you want to drop your boy a follow. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Counting sheep, but there's one I always miss. Everyone says I'm getting down too low. Everyone says you just gotta